Why I think that narratives are so compelling in film is goes back to de Tocqueville saying that in many ways in America their religion is the law, and the telling of the stories in the courtroom is a common ritual that we in America look to for some of the moral struggles that exist in our culture. I mean, The Good Wife with all of its melodrama, but the kings, when they pick their stories, are picking the stories not just from the headlines, but from what are moral issues, part of the dialogue in society. What we're doing in the courtroom is part of a larger process, especially in a hit and run case. I'm not so sure, but in a civil rights case, absolutely. We're doing a case right now of a woman with epilepsy, Occupy Wall Street protester, who was arrested and beaten up, and when held in custody, the cops refused to give her medicine, and she had seizures, and they laughed at her. There's so many different levels of the story here, because there is the story that we're eventually going to be telling in court probably later this year, but there's also the story that's going on at the very same time. One of the officers in this case has been accused of toll holding outside of our case. So in some ways at the same time that is going on. And then there's on another level, it's the struggle of, at what point is the cop responding to chaos that they've just been thrown into by Bloomberg and his administration. So they're really caught in the middle. So doing this case, it's not just the story of our client, it's a story of what large cities are handling with mass demonstrations.